so. To be fair, check raised me on the ace-10 board, ace-jack board. I didn't believe him, so I did call. I did hit a7 on the turn, but when that 10 hit, I actually didn't see any value in betting or bluffing or whatever, so I just checked behind and was kind of thinking I'm gonna lose to a better hand, and he did hit at that 10 there, unfortunately. Hey, free roll, welcome to the chat. Good morning. I actually have a table here, not sure why. I wonder what the guy here had in the upper left, but he open raised and then, oh right, he had a 10. Why would he check? Was that for a check raise? I don't know, that was kind of weird. I'm gonna call and raise the turn. Nah, I'm gonna fast play here. I don't really know these guys, so I'm gonna fast play. Well, now that the tables have turned here, now that he actually 3-bets me here, he could also have like a king queen or a flush draw. So I wouldn't mind a raise there again. But what the fuck was that? Well, I mean, I'm happy that he actually checks behind there, but that was obviously bad. Why would he check behind with a straight on the river? That was weird. When he finally was ahead of me, he actually decides to check behind, so he definitely saved me a bet there. A big bet. Well, he did call. I mean, I still have a top pair, so I'm not folding here. But I'm not doing anything crazy either, so I might even check call twice. I mean, I might even fold the river, to be honest. We saw that he was checking behind with a straight, so when he bets 3 times here, 2 times here, I mean, I'm gonna call anyway, but I don't really like it. That ace wasn't particularly good for me either, so he actually has straight. Nice hand, sir. I'm gonna cap this right away, yeah, against the weak players. And actually, this table actually broke apart. Ugh. I need a new table. Locomotive bets right away. I was hoping to see that, so I'm gonna call and raise the turn now that that Germa here quits the hand. Really, I have to call. Yeah, and just not getting any hands really. I mean, I'm getting hands, but I'm just not getting lucky here, unfortunately. So I said before that I'm just doing a refresh when I'm winning hands, but let's make a refresh now that we lost quite a lot of hands here. So I presume we're down quite a lot here for the day. Yeah, 57 bucks, unfortunately. I could actually start a table here, basically join a $1 to the table and just hope that it fills up. I'm not sure if players are actually gonna be interested with playing against me. Let's try it. I never tried before, so I'm just gonna take this seat there. Just let's sit on the table and see if someone joins here. Even though I have like three good tables here, I would still prefer playing $1 $2 table. Even though both of these tables, the 50 cents $1, a good one. Even though Nick Nack Knock is actually sitting out here, so. I'm gonna raise here with King 9 suited, of course. 2 limpers. Have no problem with raising there. Pretty good flop, I would say. And he folds right away, unfortunately. Maybe wasn't as good as I was thinking that it is. Just booked a 2-week vacations. Wow, nice. Do you need like a break from poker or something like that? Going on June 3rd. Where are you going? Where does a Belgium guy go on vacation? I mean, I'm usually like on vacation either like on Slovenia or on Croatian Istra, so basically on Croatian coast usually. There's like lots of like I don't know, like lots of Dutch people, lots of who else? I mean, I also see like some Norwegian people there, but I'm not sure if I see like lots of Belgian guys there, so I don't know. Decide to bet again. Am I gonna check call now on the river? I am kind of worried, to be honest, with my pair of fours. I could actually see that he might even fold a better hand than mine somewhere, like a pair of fives he might fold on the river if I bet again. But I mean, if he calls on a king 3-7, if he calls with queen jack, I really can't do much about it, so nice answer. I mean, I was obviously playing really aggressive with my pair of fours, so obviously when someone beats you with a hand like this, it's definitely painful. So, but can't do anything really. Got lucky, but at least I got lucky here. So I didn't want to see a check behind by the Chinaman here, so that's why I don't bet the flop right away with ace high, not with ace high, with upper ace, but we would split on the river unless I hit a 7, and I did hit a 7, so got lucky there, yeah. I think it was a split, right? It was a split until the 7. It's interesting that Mochiki didn't even bet there where I was checking to him with a pair of jacks. So I mean, I guess it's good because I would definitely call there. So at least guys here are saving me some big bets here by not betting when they're actually good. So at least I have this going on for me today. Morocco, nice, very nice. So we're gonna do the like touristy stuff in Morocco, or are you gonna go on some, I don't know, like some trip with like hiring a jeep and just going on a trip through Morocco? I'm gonna check raise this, but I'm gonna call this. He's really short, so I'm gonna call and raise him on the turn. I mean, sure. He's gonna have. Is he really gonna like leave 10 cents behind? He is, and he actually has the better hand. So, well, thank God he didn't. He left 10 cents behind. He saved me 10 cents again. Nice. He saved me 0.1 big bet here on the river. Nice answer, nice answer. The China guy raised me again. I have a 7 here. Now also I have a trip, so that's gonna be pretty easy to play, I think. All India. Why do you 3-bet and check? That's always. I'm always suspicious about it. And sure, I get check raised here, as I was kind of expecting. I was kind of expecting that, so I'm gonna call now anyway. I mean, there's obviously still a chance that he's bluffing here with, I don't know, like maybe ace king or something, but he probably has a pretty good hand here, so I'm gonna call anyway and see. And he actually does. Wow, he actually does bluff me here. Well, nice. Thank you, sir, and thank you for the follow, whoever that was. I didn't catch your name. Sorry about that, but thank you guys for your support. Like I said, I hit my 1,000 followers here on Twitch, so, and I promise that I'm gonna do a bear and spin and go session when I hit 1000 followers, and that's exactly what we're gonna do on Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream my scoop event, fixed limit hold'em event. I'm gonna play the low, medium, and the high one. It's gonna start at 10:30 p.m. Central European time, so that is 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. I think that is correct. Yeah, 6 hours behind, right? So yeah, it's gonna be fun. But on Wednesday we're gonna do a spin and go session, starting at probably like 8 p.m. Central European time. So basically, not doing this at 11 a.m. in the morning, or just doing at a proper time of the day. So yeah, wasn't really doing anything against Mochiki here. I'm just waiting that he bets and we are down with a hand. Same here, nothing real for me. Queen 10, I'm gonna bet again, having all India in the hand. And actually I hit my gut shot here. Let's hope that Easy finally plays back at me here aggressively. Now that I actually hit the nuts. Well, I don't have the nuts anymore, but I'm gonna raise anyway. If he 3 bets, oh, he does. He really does have a straight here, a flush here. I guess he does. He does. Ugh. Just yeah, today is not the best start of the day, but it is what it is. So he also had a gut shot, so it was definitely fine play by him. Kinda didn't really expect a donk bet from him with a flush. I would presume he would check raise me there. I guess if he would check raise me there, he would save me a 1 bet again. But nope, he decides to donk bet, so I had to raise. Gonna bet, even though the board is pretty bad for me. But he folds, that's fine. Chinaman, lol, yeah, Chinaman. That's just because his nickname is Futures. I have no idea how to pronounce, so I'm gonna know he's from China. I know it from my previous live sessions. Deuce High, thank you for the follow. That's a pretty nice nickname for a poker viewer. Not gonna 3-bet, just gonna call here with ace 8. Gonna bet obviously with my 2-pair on the table on the left. I'm from Twempar, born and raised. Oh, are you in diamond business? I wish. Go check raised again. And I have to call down, even though I mean, if he checks here, I kinda assumed he has, I don't even know what he has, so I'm just gonna check behind. I mean, he might have a flush on the turn, but like I don't know, 4 or 5 suited, and now he only has a 5 high flush, and that's why he's checking, just because he's worried that I might have a better flush than him. So I'm just gonna check behind and just wow. We had a 2-pair, both 2-pair, and he hit the river there. That is fine. This hand just deepens my wound here on the live stream. Just not doing great today, unfortunately. Was it fine? I see the juice on the Indians, and to a lesser extent people from Lebanon. Chocolate as expensive as diamonds are the people that do diamonds. Went to a wedding in Belgium. It's a nice place to know. Full nasty foam, brother. Yeah, know that. Hey, MG Quads, welcome to the stream again. Bear and spin and go. Bear and go session, yeah, bear and go. It's bears and spin and goes, but not bears like bears. So the last stream we were talking also about bears having in the live stream, but I guess we'll just stick with bears. So yeah. I can confirm Belgium C will give you 4 types of 8. 26-year-old never took a swim in Belgium C. That's unfortunate, yeah. But I guess being what do you say, like a dog, being Antwerp being just too big of a dog or whatever, I kind of see that why you wouldn't have a swim in there. Can't really do much here. I mean, I'm just gonna call down out with ace, queen, and queen. It's always hard to play in these hands. Hey PKXX HX, thank you for the follow. Yeah, that's why I didn't bet on the river, because I was thinking that he actually has an ace. And I was correct. At least once I was correct. Yeah, not doing really poorly today, so I'm basically losing all my hands here, so not a fun day to play, really. So I'm gonna refresh my my graph pretty soon here. Just let me play these 2 hands here. 8, sure. I did 3-bet pre-flop, so let me continue with my betting there. Just hoping that Larifari here folds, and he does. Chaupman, am I gonna bet again here and check behind the river, or am I gonna check behind here? And I think I need to protect my hand here, really. So I'm gonna do a bet here and check behind here, hoping that he doesn't donk bet now with his jack or whatever he has. Yeah, sure, check behind, and let's hope that he actually shows me a king. Wow, the race just not our day today, unfortunately. Obviously, we just started playing. I'm playing for how long? I'm playing for 1 hour. So I'm gonna play until 3 p.m. Maybe a few minutes more actually, just because I started a bit late today. So obviously still enough time here to turn things around. But yeah, not the best start. Yeah. I'm actually gonna quit this table just because I have a pretty good $1, $2 table here going on. Hey Gromenoid, and thank you for the follow also. Welcome to the chat. Hey CoreySteel, if I want to build a bankroll for $100 doing empties and sit and goes, 40 to 50 what stakes buy-ins should be my limit. I think you should start really low. I would actually, I assume you should start with like even like $1 or $2 once. If you are playing 180 mana sit and goes, those are kinda the variance is still pretty high in those sit and goes, so I wouldn't start with yeah, like free roll is saying, I wouldn't start with higher than $1 once. I mean, if you're willing to redeposit, maybe like once more, I guess you could start with $2 once, but in general, I would assume that that if you have like starting with $100, you're not gonna do many redeposits, so I would start with just $1 sit and goes, and just try to build your stack from zero, really. So yeah, losing hands, losing against 9, he donk bets a trips 9, so that's good to know. Losing here against a worse ace, against better ace, when he obviously hits a straight on the end, so yeah. This stream has no comments, yeah, so that means that I actually should do some comments, I guess. So the colors, yeah, the colors are pretty simple. I'm actually using like the green one for the loose passive players, the blue one for also not good players, but they're just not like a loose passive one. They're also kind of more aggressive. The yellow ones are kind of maniac-y style, not a maniac-y, but like something in between of a regular or a good leg tech, and someone between the good leg tech and just being a bit too loose. So and the red one and orange ones are like for good players and regs and stuff really. So it's a pretty simple color codes here. So I think this is the most the most used one, I guess, like the green ones for bad players and the red one for good players. I think that's what people use the most. So yeah. Satellites for limit hold'em events are tomorrow. I have no idea. I mean, they're like all the time. So just you can actually, I think you can actually open up the tournament lobby of the tournament, yeah, of the limit hold'em tournament, and you have all the satellites and all the seed and goes and stuff like this listed there, and it's pretty easy to find that actually. So yeah, just do that. Yeah, purple is Slovenian. Yeah, that's why I forgot to say so. Basically, I'm trying to just color note every player that I came across here on the table, just so that my table selection is a bit easier. And obviously, when I'm table selecting here, I'm just trying to find the tables. Obviously, I'm just trying to find as many like green players or blue players on the table. So I'm trying to avoid the red ones. So yeah, I made a check behind here just because I really didn't see much value in my bet here. I was just hoping to check behind and that he would bet his bluff on the river, and he actually bets with pair of deuces. So not sure if that counts as betting a bluff. He was definitely he wasn't value betting that on the river, right? That wasn't a value bet, I think so. He was just like firing and hoping that I would fold. I don't know, pair of threes, I guess. So no, I'm not gonna pill here. Let me refresh my graph now that we lost so many hands. Oh, it's gonna be painful. Hope it's not like 100 bucks in the red already. Oh, 56. Oh, I actually thought we were gonna see a bit worse than that, but I actually found with 56 bucks. So that's a good starting point now that we start running well, I guess. Limit cat, are you gonna like bring me some luck here, please? We have a limit cat here, by the way. Yay, he's sleeping on his favorite what it called, like, it's not a pillow, whatever it is. Ace queen, yeah, let's just continue betting here against these two players. I don't mind betting with ace queen on a board like this. Okay, actually got lucky here. The question is, I could actually make a check raise on the river somehow, but here, because I know he's betting quite a lot on the river, but unfortunately he folds on the turn right away. So yeah. I mean, here I have M and M play. By the way, here I have like a blue note on this player here, but I think he deserves more of a yellow tech. I have a blue note if someone is like playing kind of aggressively pre-flop, but just playing really passively post-flop. But nope, he's not playing passively post-flop. He's actually pretty aggressive post-flop. So I'm gonna make him with a yellow note, and yellow note is basically saying just exactly what I was just saying here. He's basically just playing a bit too loose, but he's also a pretty aggressive post-flop. So I think I like my yellow tech more here than him being a blue one. And same here actually against Aoki. I mean, kind of blue and yellow are kind of the same. It's just a different post flop really. But I have additional notes on all of these guys here, so it's not like that I'm doing any mistake here. Just having him on position or just playing against him instead of watching for someone who has a blue color tech. So well, I mean. I haven't seen him do some weird stuff before, but he's just... I guess I can fold this. I don't really have even the best kicker with my 10 here, so I am losing to like even like ace 10, king 10, jack 10, jack 10. Obviously now he has a better two pair here, or queen 10, so I might even fold. Not sure if he's capable of playing like this. What's his aggression factor here? Let me just have a look quick. If pop-up is actually willing to open up, and it does, so let me just fold. I wonder why I have a category Slovenian. You know why? Just because it's easier to find you guys on some MTTs. some days I just look on the Sunday Millions and just try to find like Slovenian players if they basically hit good or something like that. So I just scroll through the players and from the player list and see if there's any Slovenians that score big. It's actually not that's not actually really useful anymore now that there's also a country flag now in the player list. Now that we have a Poker Stars 7 software number 7 here, so it's not really that useful anymore, but I still like to have like a purple tag for Slovenian player. Just, I don't know, it's easier to spot on the tables if some Slovenian joins here. I can say hi or whatever, or I can play like really aggressive against them, I guess. I don't know, something like that. So yeah. Would suck if you know the person in real life and you have him tagged as a fish. Yeah. I do have some Slovenian stacks as a fish, or just a loose passive players. I mean, for example, if I think like, I'm just saying this in a vacuum. For example, I have Marilla or Pokerhammer here noted him, have him noted with a purple tag, but I mean, it doesn't matter if I have, instead of purple, if I have red or orange. If I think he's just a good rec or just a normal rec, it doesn't matter if I have then purple. But obviously, if I see some Slovenian player playing bad and just him being a loose passive, I obviously prefer a green color note on him than a purple one. So yeah. Hey, SteveXC, welcome to the stream, and hello to the Limit Cat. Yeah, Limit Cat. Yeah. Fama is pretty good player. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't say he's pretty good, but he's playing fine. He has some weird tendencies there, here and there. But he's playing fine. But he has to move down from higher stakes to playing 2-4 now, so he's not like the best player out there. But he's definitely not like a fish or whatever you want to call it. Open-ended straight draw. Can't fold this head, even though it's obviously yeah, that's fine. Nice answer. Well, only 3 players here. Now this table basically break here. So I actually had a really good hand here. I would win even with a queen and a king. So I just didn't hit it. So yeah, I guess we're gonna quit this table and just try to find another one. That was actually the table when I actually like joined from the beginning, so I actually got it running here. So that was and it was actually a pretty good table, so I might do that in the future too. So did you fit limits on fish? My cats love them. Not really. He just gets the, I don't know, briquettes or whatever they are called in English. I have no idea. We're not feeding him any like, I don't know, like normal food or whatever. Just those things that you buy in the store. I never understood how you take advantage of opponent's playstyle. Do you 3-bet more attack player and call more a leg player? Very thin line. What's the general rule? I mean, obviously depends. Obviously make a note on all the players, and if they make some weird tendency, I mean, if you know that he's just attack, you can't really just make an assumption on that and just try to exploit that. I mean, you can obviously by 3-betting him more pre-flop and stuff like this, but you obviously need some like individual notes, some notes that are just player dependent. So and you should try to exploit that. So obviously, I mean, if someone is attack, and for example, I can also look at his like opening ranges, and if I see that he's not opening enough from the button, I can actually like fold some of the hands on the small blind that I will actually 3-bet, and you do stuff like this. So someone, oh, I should raise this obviously. Obviously, you can also like take advantage of players' playstyle also by folding. It's not just by 3-betting and stuff. It's also by folding. So I'm gonna call here, even though I mean, it's ace-deuce suited, but like three not good players in the hand, so I definitely don't mind playing there. Pair of sevens, I think that's pretty good hand. After I 3-bet here pre-flop, so Mina Earth is gonna be a good table. I have no idea, so let's join this table, and I'm gonna get this table on a pause for a minute here. Gonna continue betting here, just protecting my hand. If I get check raise here, I'm gonna call and fold to a river bet probably. I think I can safely bet again. Here again, easy. He will definitely show me if he has a good hand here. He will definitely show me either on a flop or on a turn, so definitely a pretty easy way to bet there. Yeah, obviously it's definitely easier to 3-bet the leg, but if someone is like a tech and not calling down too much and stuff like this, you can actually 3-bet with like 7-6 suited and stuff like this. I like that. I quite like that. So definitely can exploit. Also techs definitely can exploit that. But like I said before, it's not just exploiting by raising. You can also exploit by folding more. Oh, I was still sitting at this table. Well, didn't know that, so that's fine. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys, on the table. I said that I'm gonna update my schedule here. I should do that now that I have some white time here. I'm not gonna defend with 10-4. Definitely gonna defend with Jack-9 suited. I might even 3-bet if like easy here cold calls again. I might even 3-bet, but you know what, I'm not. Just because dark tick bet is a bit too passive, I think, for that. But gonna check raise the flop. Easy is pretty short here, so I would like raising right away. Well, that is, well, probably the worst card in the deck, so now that I'm basically checking here, I'm kind of saying what kind of hand I have here, really. But I'm not folding anyway. Dark Tib actually called, so I wonder what he actually has here. Ah, wow, I had a best hand, nice. Today is Saturday, right? Let's make a Wednesday. Wednesday, we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna do a. Oh, I don't have a Tuesday. Oh, I didn't. On Wednesday we're gonna start at 8 p.m. Central European time, so I'm just gonna make a note on that. 20:00 Central European time, which is the same as, why did both the guys call? I'm gonna bet again, and I'm actually gonna fold this. Yeah, I'm fine with folding. If he calls the flop and breaks the turn, I think I can fold here. That is at, what is it? It's 4 p.m. right? No, it's not 4 p.m. It's 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern time. Was even contemplating of calling here if he bets, but now that he just checked, he obviously made my life a bit easier here, and I'm just gonna check behind. He's also a poker pro, obviously, that his nickname says that he's poker pro, so, and actually, yeah, too bad he didn't decide to bet there. Yeah, I think I update my my schedule there, so let's just continue with with our day here. Check raise obviously with my set of fours here. Definitely gonna 3-bet if I get raised. Definitely 3-bet if I'm gonna get raised here too. Well, I was about to say maybe not if Jojo here actually raised, but I'm gonna raise anyway. So if I get capped, that would be ugly. But he actually has a flush, so yeah, just not running particularly well today, but that is fine. Cold ones here. Can I call this? He's dong betting. What was he dong betting with before when I had Jack 9? I mean, he wasn't dong when he actually raised there. He had 9-8, so he actually had something. You know what? I'm gonna fold. He did cold call, so pre-flop on small blind, so he's not probably like the weakest there. Meh, but wasn't like the best fold, I think. Ace 9. I'm not gonna 3-bet. I'm just gonna call. That's my cutoff. I would raise obviously Ace 10, but I like to call with Ace 9. Gonna call here. Let's see what he does on the turn. He bets again. Well, I do have Ace high, but it's obviously not the best board for my hand. If he decides to bet twice, I'm gonna give it to him. Just look at my undergun stats. 16 is too tight. Nope, 16. I think it's actually perfect. I just wonder what you have in your 16 preflop range. I hope you are actually raising the correct part of your range, of your 16% range. But 16 actually sounds pretty good. Hey Ignat, by the way, I am playing fixed limit hold'em here. I'm not playing a no limit, so there's no such thing as 100 big blinds tables here on fixed limit hold'em. So obviously, probably your stack. You're asking about my stack here. Saw my stack and you saw that it's not like 100 big blinds. But obviously, like I said, I'm playing fixed limit hold'em, and we are not buying here with 100 big blinds in fixed limit hold'em. We buy just enough that we have basically enough money here in the hand, so we can play one like fully capped hand, which is basically meaning you need at least 12 big bets in your hand here all the time. So that's why, and I'm actually buying in with 20 big bets. I have a auto tap on or auto rebuy on for the times when I actually fold under 20 big bet range. So yeah, I see free will already tell you that it's not a not limit. Yeah, I'm gonna bet again, even though I don't really like it, but now I'm gonna check call here. Now that I actually hit a 10, I know I actually hit a 10. I'm gonna check call now. That is like the worst thing that you could do. But I know it kind of felt okay to do this. So he actually hit Jack 9. I don't feel bad winning against Jack 9 really. Never thought about the position tendencies, frankly, because I always thought that the hands you get dealt in a tournament are not enough for a safe conclusion. So, well, yeah, that is maybe true. I'm not really a tournament player, so it's really hard to say that. So I guess you have to make more like an average conclusion when you are playing tournaments, because obviously you're just you're not playing enough hands with the guys, so you also know the position tendencies. But obviously it's completely different stuff with playing cash games. You play with the same hands, with the same people all the time, usually. So as you probably see, you have like lots of hands. Like for example, against Pokali, he's not currently playing right now, I guess. But I have like against him, I played like 15k hands in the last, I don't know, like 6 months. I think I have 6 months here in my hut here. So and yeah, you obviously can get pretty good reads when you play like I said, 16k hands with one guy, and even if you play like 600 hands here, and if I see that he has like 42% of raise on the button, I know that is just not enough, just not big enough of opening range there. So yeah, well, I was hoping that I'm doing a normal normal value bet there, but unfortunately raised here on the river, but and I don't think I can actually call here. It's fine, bet fold, I think it's fine, so. Could see actually check call too, so wouldn't mind check call actually. The problem is check, if I check and he bets, that call wouldn't be that great to be honest. Well, everybody folds, I mean everybody, Chalkman here folds, and the flop, the pot is pretty big, so I'm gonna peel once here. Just hoping to hit, basically to hit my pair of kings or queens. But I haven't noted he's actually open raising and capping with aces, but he's on the button, so it's not the same. It's not the same. I'm gonna call once more, just for my pure pair outs here, and I'm gonna fold obviously now. How do you get pot odds under your cards? I have pot odds. Oh, right, I do have, yeah. It's probably part of Stars Helper. It's not a part of Hold'em Manager. Obviously, I am using Hold'em Manager for my HUD, but I have pot odds. Actually, I'm not using those pot odds really. And I also have this line for a previous action on previous streets I have from Stars Helper. So it's starshelper.net. Not gonna bluff here. He's gonna call me with any pair that he hits here on the flop or a force. He's not gonna fold, yeah. So there's no need for me to bluff there. I did bet again on the turn just for my pure pair, or for my pure value there. So, but didn't get anything really. It's nice to be in diamond business. Well, you definitely should open more than ace-9 suited. So I actually open all my ace suited hands. So I'm actually open like ace-3, as you can see here, ace-3 suited. So you definitely should open more than that. Ace-10 off is fine. I also open ace-9, but I think ace-10 is fine for you can get in troubles if you are opening ace-9, to be honest. 6 is also fine, and there's some suited broadways, but not king 10 suited, definitely good enough to open. Queen 10 suited, definitely good enough to open. I would also add like queen jack suited in your range. Not open rated like jack 10, I guess. I mean the stuff that you just entered here, it doesn't really seem doesn't really seem like 16%. Actually, it seems like a bit less than that. So so I wonder what you also open raise there that you didn't tell us right now. Now I'm gonna call here. Now I beat all ace highs here, so I'm gonna call. But I mean, like I said, I'm expecting a king here. Really, when he just calls the flop, calls just a flop here and does nothing. So. I kept pre-flop if there are guys like bad guys in the hands, like the guys who's not gonna exploit my cap. So I don't mind capping there obviously, but usually not doing any caps. Let me refresh my graph. I have no idea how I'm standing here. No idea at all. So we're still at the same $58 in red. We won some of the money back before, but we are back at our standard losing here, like losing value. We're basically break even for the last hour here on the live stream. Should I check call or check raise or just dunk bet? I think a dunk bet is fine, yeah. I don't trust these guys to be betting instead of me, even though I think they might. Well, am I gonna 3-bet this? He's not really that aggressive. I mean, he is aggressive, but I'm not sure if he's... I mean, the problem here is that kind of I'm not gonna say that I lost my confidence in raising, but I mean, I'm fine with calling and the Chinaman right here calling me too. So him over calling. So yeah, he actually has just a king there. So yeah, it was. I mean, I'm fine with hand. Like I said, if I raised, he might fold, and I wouldn't get that bet out of him. But yeah. I'm gonna fold this right away, and he donk bets again. And he doesn't even stop when there's a 4, basically having like a straight on the river. That's why I'm gonna call. And he has a straight, so that's why he didn't stop. Nice answer. I'm not opening under the gun with ace 3 suited simmer. I mean, what's your ace suited cutoff on the undergun? Are you raising like ace 5 suited or ace 6 suited? If you are, I don't see why you wouldn't do raise ace 3 suited. But if you're folding ace 5 or ace 6 suited, I guess it's fine to fold ace deuce or ace 2 suited too. So yeah. Going for check raise now. Who will win the Eurosong? Well, Slovenia, obviously. I don't really care. I mean, I'm watching the every Eurosong that it was so far. Every year I'm watching it. And every year Slovenia wasn't really doing that particularly well. So but this year there is somehow like a chance that we actually do good. I don't know. I mean, every year there's some pump up around the Eurosong, and every time we are kind of favorite, but not really. But the sports betting sites, they never have us for like a favorite, but we're always like a favorite in our eyes when we are competing, obviously, in Eurosong. But I don't know, it might be different this year. Who knows? Definitely gonna watch, but I haven't heard any other songs, so I can't really comment on that really on other guys. But I don't know. I don't really